Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Turn that music down just a bit. I bet you can hear me a lot better. Nice. Well, I hope you guys are all doing well today on this wonderful Sunday. And yes, I know it's Sunday and not Saturday, and I had intended to try and stream on Saturdays, and that's still the plan or attempt going forward, but I ended up having to do it on Sunday because I was working on Anna's computer yesterday, and we had all kinds of things going on. If you are in a lighthearted mood looking to play heavy games with someone who takes it all in stride, you might check the link in my description or in my description down below, where you will find the Siren Ivy's channel, and that is a place where you can go and take a look at her. I think she is working on The Devil in Me or The Walking Dead. I don't know which she's working. I can tell you right here in a second. Looks like she's working on The Walking Dead right now. That's what I'm getting. So maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, if you want to take a look at something, kind of play through with her, I highly recommend her stuff. For me, it's going to be a test. So for those of you who were here, relatively speaking, with me the last time I streamed, I did take off last weekend. I apologize. It was Father's Day. I mean, what can you do? We went to go celebrate my father-in-law, his Father's Day, as well as I got to celebrate some as well, being a dad or father. And yeah, it was kind of nice. So I'm going to try and get this moved over. So what had happened is we ended up having... Oh, shoot, there's a glitch here. 1 second. I gotta take a peek into something really quickly, so 1 second. Sorry about that. Good Lord. Had a bit of an issue there. I figured it out. So, what I was saying, to try and put things somewhat back on the rails, is that I had, you can tell I'm still having some issue. One second. It's not this one. It is this one. There we go. Okay, let's try this one last time. Good Lord. So, when I was originally doing this stream, the intention was I had to move something. I can't remember exactly why, but I remember I had to do it. I remember I had to move the shelf with all of my old school consoles in it and unplug the video and the power for all of them. Which is a pain, because in total it's 9 consoles on the shelf. There's a 10th one over on the other shelf, which I'll also test because I did a new setup with it. So last time I tested 6 consoles. This time I'm just going to test 4. I didn't know there was going to be a part 2. I thought I might be able to run through all 9. That's why we're doing 6 and 4 instead of 5 and 5. If obviously I had known that there would be a part 2, I probably would have done 5 and 5, but oh well. So what I'll be doing is testing out these consoles, checking out some games on them, making sure they look good. To some extent, they're going to be a little wonky resolution-wise. I'll explain that. That most of these are going to be in a 16:9 aspect ratio, even though the console intended it to be 4:3, because I do have them in an HDMI upscaler, which does, I don't know why, but it does force the 16:9 aspect ratio. Now, I do have setups for when I'm doing kind of NES, SNES, Sega, Game Boy, all of that. For people that are purists, I definitely have that so that it's set up so I can do that in 4:3. But I do want to test this classic stuff because some of it I just can't replicate as well. And I don't want to play games on... I don't like the idea of playing games on the controller. I like the controller that the console came with. So replicating it on to some extent is possible, but some of these it's just not. So I thought this might be a nice little exercise, and I hope you'll join me. If you can't, or see this in kind of post, that's okay too. I have if I don't hear any suggestions on the consoles as I go, I have kind of some games in mind, with a special game in mind for the PlayStation 1. I was talking with Thumb Bros, by the way. Huge shout out to him. I got to speak with him for a good long while. It was really nice to get to catch up with him. And I want to go ahead and add recommendations. So I made a mistake on my side, and I thought he was just kind of away from the internet for the most part, and I realized that I wasn't seeing his internet stuff for settings that I had on mine that were wrong. So I mistakenly did that. I highly recommend, if you are into speedrunning or taking a look at someone who is willing to sit there and just practice and learn a game, play it for fun, play it casually, but also gather the skill, study it up, and learn how to become better and more proficient at it. Go check out Thumb Bros channel. You can actually take a look at some really awesome stuff. Now, as I understand it, most of his streams and practices were going to be on Twitch. So I'll probably put a link down to, so I have a couple of moderators. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put their links down below, because each of them have some great stuff going on. And I want you to check these guys out if you get a chance, if it's up your alley or interests. I think you'll have a lot of fun. And that's Ash. That's Omega Ace Gaming, who does a lot of great Let's Plays. Ash has got some great stuff that's coming out. I'm not going to spoil anything, but, you know, he's got some great stuff coming. Thumb does a lot of great Let's Plays. He does a lot of great practices, and he does speed runs, which are great. So if you haven't gotten to check that out, that's also fantastic. And then Viddy does what I would consider to be off-the-wall content. I mean, he just has an idea, and he does it so well. He's done charity streams. He's done charity streams. He did a marathon-style charity stream where he did reach his goal and exceed his goal, in fact. As well as did something called the Creative Process, which was a multi-part process, which I was honored to get to be a part of, where he talked to other creators about how they rewarded themselves or inspired themselves, or what was demotivating and what did they do when they found it. Just all kinds of these burning questions that creators and aspiring creators and all of them, you know, kind of came out of the woodwork to answer, which was really fantastic. And of course, like I said, Omega Ace Gaming, a lot of great Let's Plays, kind of random stuff, some audience requests, depending on how big his backlog is. But of course, he does do what feels good for him, and I think that's what we should all endeavor to do. Trusty water sounds. Oh. I can't explain how nice that feels, though. I'm drinking Propel water because I feel like I'm electrolytically depleted right now. No sugar. A lot of salt, though. With that, let's go ahead and get that music faded out, although I like this music. Also, I've thought about doing a little bit of I don't like to change it too often. I kind of just like to refine it. I'm looking at my stream starting, and I like it a lot. I actually have purchased it from someone who makes these types of things. But I found one recently. It's a little bit more openly available on streamspell.com that I like a lot, and it's the Lo-Fi Coffee Shop, which is exactly the vibe that I feel like that the Retro Room, I've always aspired to kind of have it feel like, and I don't know. I kind of want to change over to that if I can, but I don't know. I don't know if it would be a smart move or if people would like it or not, but I kind of really like it. So you might be seeing a change in the near future, because I like this city, but I like the idea of just feeling a little bit more cozy. And, you know, the coffee shop has always been one of those. I have where I live, there's about 20 miles away. There's a little hole in the wall coffee shop called Broadway Brew, and it's the kind of coffee shop you expect the lo-fi in. You've got baristas that are making everything obviously by hand, but it's a very intimate, the exposed brick on the back wall, and you can have large teas and it's so nice. It's such a nice place. I haven't been there in a little bit, but it used to be one of my absolute favorite places to go to just sit down and work, and very, very, very nice. I probably haven't been there in maybe a year and a half now. It's been a little bit, but super, super nice. I kind of like that vibe. So if it's something you think you would like, let me know. If it's something that you think doesn't really suit the thing, also let me know. Meanwhile, I'm getting these Xbox notifications for everything Anna's doing across the way. My phone just buzzed as well as did my computer. So I hope there's no sound coming through that. I hope the sound's not just completely, overwhelming everything. So I'm going to switch over to the first game, which is on PS2 is what I'm testing. Now, with PS2, how does that look if I do it in the 4:3 crop? Because that's pretty close. That's pretty close. I might let that one stay cropped. With PlayStation, I'm actually testing two things. Sorry about that. I always hit the wrong bleeding button. Again, if you're ever curious as to what that is, I have two buttons on this mixer. One of them sends the sound from the game to me and then to you guys. But since I already have you guys getting it, there's no need for that. So I have you guys getting it through a controlled stream, and then the other button just sends it to me so I can hear what's going on in headphones, and there's not bleed back in the mic. But I messed up and I hit the wrong button again. I gotta remember it's the top. I put a little label next to it and say, it's this button, dummy. So this is Ghost in the Shell, standalone complex. If you're not familiar with Ghost in the Shell, Ghost in the Shell was in the 90s and 2000s, I think. I think it was the 90s and 2000s. It may have been in the 80s, but I think it was 90s and 2000s. I'll take a look at it. But let me look. Yeah, 95. So, but in the 90s and 2000s, it was a anime movie that came out, and then there were, I think, 2 or 3 of the actual movies, and then they adapted it into a episodic season type thing. There were 2 seasons that I'm aware of, which were Standalone Complex and Second Gig. And this was actually my favorite anime back in those days, in the early 2000s, in the 90s, mid-90s. This was my favorite. I liked Dragon Ball Z. I mean, you had other anime out there. You had Gigantor, and you had Big O, and you had, Dragon Ball Z. And I think there were, when you started hitting the later 2000s, I think they came out with, like, Yu Yu Hakusho and all that. Maybe that's 99. But Ghost in the Shell was always my favorite, and specifically Season 2, Episode 10, Poker Face, which is card-themed. Obviously, I've been card-themed for a long time, so... this has always just been something fun. I picked this up at a GameStop. Nobody else knew what it was. Do I have a save game on here? Probably not. I do... let's do normal. I guess I do have one. Yeah, we'll start there. I don't remember how to play this game. I do remember this game having a kind of cool Matrix mechanic, like a bullet time mechanic. Boy, they want you to be
20 seconds to knee hum up here.
Okay. Honestly, for PS2, this doesn't look all that awful.
Fly over an altitude of 20. We'll drop in from above the pier entrance and commence the op.
Roger.
I like that they actually got the voice actor from...
It's all yours.
Right. You just leave all of those fleeing rabbits to me.
I'm counting on you. Hey, Chief. Ready whenever you are. What's so important about this op that I lose my day off?
I actually like this quite a bit. They got all the voice actors from the actual show.
Taking place at Nihama on Pier N3. Apparently, the weapons were scheduled to be scrapped by the military, but were misappropriated.
Shouldn't we put a leash on him and see where he runs?
The important thing is that he's the subject of an investigation.
Yeah, this is cool. This is really cool.
Find out who's backing his shopping spree. Regarding the current pier situation, it's believed that a substantially large armed group has infiltrated the site.
You want me and Gato to do this alone?
I'll have Ishikawa back you up. Pass information to him for analysis as you get it.
I doubt that you'll have any trouble with it, Major, but the operating systems at the pier are pretty old. I'll send you data piecemeal.
Tokusa, keep an eye on military intel. Roger. Saito, back up the Major from the water. Roger. Pazu and Boma, check out any groups you suspect are related.
Roger.
Now get out there and start earning your pay, people.
That's cool.
Roger that.
The military's moved up in the world.
So you'll probably see some interlacing because this isn't being passed through to an actual, like a native HDMI. It is being upscaled via an external HDMI upscaler. So if you see interlacing, that's pretty normal. Also, if the black bar at the top and bottom are not even. Not on yours, not on mine. The bottom bar is huge, the top bar is incredibly small. But game-wise, it looks like we're in.
Karamaki here. I've spoken with the related bureaus. Complete your mission before the ship leaves.
Roger.
Okay, I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to do any good at this because I have not played a PS2 game in a long time. Control-wise, this actually feels pretty good. Okay, Can we up the sensitivity of the right stick by chance? Config maybe? What is X? Action hack? Oh shoot, can I... Okay, let me see if I can... I don't want L1 to be jumped though either. Let's try... Oh, 1 second.
I have a quick question.
Yeah?
I want to buy a game. Like Haven Dock or only up? Haven Dock was the one we watched.
Haven Dock was the building one, and only up. I mean, I think you would... I think...
Both of them would be about 25, so how much you get?
That's up to you. I feel like you would have more fun with Haven Dock. I feel like viewers might have more fun with the only up because they want you to fall.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Do me for...
Haven Dock?
I think you'll enjoy Haven Dock better. You're good. She has trouble with doors. Sorry about that. All right. All right, so let's see what we got. That's Viddy. Finally, I get to talk to you while in Europe. How goes it? I am doing well, Viddy. How is Europe doing for you? You are spanning the continent, and you are on in a time zone. So I gotta say something. I gotta say something specifically because you. So I am a fan of watches, wristwatches, and I like collecting them anyway. I am working on finding a GMT that I like. That's Greenwich Mean Time. I'm looking to find a GMT that I like so that I can keep track of my time and your time. I'm pretty tired at the moment. It's about 9:30 p.m. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I guess you're somewhere around the 7 hour ahead of me neighborhood. Well, I mean, definitely rest, but I wanted to get a GMT so that I can keep track of your time as well, so that when I stream, I'm not streaming at like 6 in the morning for you. We get to talk. It's easy for me to look at like Ash's time. He's 6 hours ahead of me, so I kind of know. But for you, it's a little bit more difficult for me tricky for me to do that. And I was like, I would like to talk to Viddy. I don't want to just stream when he's fresh up out of bed and like I got to get my breakfast in me. And, I don't want to be rude. So what all are you doing in Europe, man? I'm excited to hear some of the tales. Hopefully, if nothing else, if you're not already doing like a travel vlog, it'd be fun to. I'll also get to talk to Siren. Yes, yeah, no worries. Yeah. Ash and you are roughly in the same time zone. I have it as, let me see my time here. 2:39. He's 6 hours ahead of me. So 8:39 is... So I think you're an hour ahead of him. I'm a bit unsure if I'm doing a travel vlog, but I've been getting as much snaps as I can. I think it'd be... If nothing else, I'd love... If you wanted to do it, I would absolutely love to hear your if you wanted to make a video or a segment and be like, hey, here's what I did while in Europe. I would love to hear that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I don't know if jump's gonna be good there, but I'm gonna try it. Exit. Okay. I'm excited to hear about it though, man. Just whenever you are able to. Do I have... Does that make it better? Nah, it doesn't really do any difference, does it? Subtitles all... Okay. I can position the screen? Well, that's kind of cool. Well, here's two things I didn't do in Europe. One is film a Nintendo Direct reaction and play the Pikmin 4 demo plus Final Fantasy 16 demo. That's true, but I mean, it's like I'd say you're. Well, I don't know. You put didn't in quotation, so I don't know if you're being facetious and saying I certainly didn't do that, or if you're saying I didn't get to do that because I don't have my full setup with me. So I'm not sure on that. But either way, I think you're gonna have a blast with that, and then you're gonna come back and there's a ton of great stuff coming out by the time you get back. So this is kind of neat that I can actually do that there. That is cool, though. If you did actually do those while in Europe, that's also awesome. So either way, I watched the Nintendo Direct post. I tried to get my phone filming my Direct thingy, but I couldn't figure it out. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm ever any help, but if ever you feel like that I might be any help with tech stuff, never hesitate to send me a message. I'm happy to help if it's something you are needing help on or would like to. The helicopter's really just in the options menu? I was sitting there hoping the whole thing... Okay, whatever. You can also just retire right here. Word list? What is that? Okay, Saito, I think, is the sniper. Can I see a... Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yep, he's a sniper. He's the one in episode 10 of the second season that gets his eye shot out. They explain how he loses that eye, and it's really cool. Actually, I could film it, but for some reason the connection between my phone and computer is not working. Otherwise, 40 minutes of filming would have taken a whole day to transfer via Blue. Oh yeah, that's fair. Did you try? Were you using? I'm just curious. Were you using your Google Drive? As a backup, or was it just strictly Bluetooth? I'm just curious. I use Google Drive because it's a lifesaver. If I try to do Bluetooth and it fails, at least my Google Drive will pick it up a little later, but it can be a bugger. Samsung Flows, it's a nice idea. It's just I get where you're coming from. I've definitely had my share of struggles. Oh, I mean, it's just whatever works for you. I mean, whatever you're more comfortable with. That's just the I use that as my backup, because if I've used Bluetooth or tap transfer and it's failed before, and I have it so my Google Drive will back up, so at least if it fails tap wise, I'll have it in the Google Drive on the other side. But I'm sorry it didn't work out well for you. But I hope you're still having fun nonetheless. I mean, tired and all. I hope you're getting some decent rest, but I'm hoping that you're tired because you're getting to do so many different things, and it's kind of the, hopefully not too much, but the FOMO piece where it's, I want to do all this stuff while I'm in Europe. I think that's really cool. Worked when I filmed, I think, a Mario movie thing on my phone. I think my laptop is old, which I decided to bring it. It's just getting on in age. It could. That's the thing about technology is we talk about humans aging poorly, right? But technology and plastic and metal that go into those things, they all age quite a lot worse than we do as humans. That's an ironic piece. I know I put too much emphasis on the I. It's ironic is what I meant to say, but I said an ironic piece. There's a lot of lore there, so I'm going to go ahead and pop on to the actual game so you can see what's going on. Let's see if this is... It's going to be wonky being L1 being jump. Okay. Well, dang. Can I climb back up there? Probably not. Technology is great as long as it works. Also, what is this game? I'm getting Deus Ex vibes. Yeah, absolutely. This is Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, which was a lot of people... I don't know a ton about new anime, but this was my favorite anime. This came out... This part obviously came out in the early 2000s. Standalone Complex has been my favorite since the mid to late 90s. They came out with the movie in '95, and it's probably... yes, it is based on the anime. And with the same voice actors as well. Everybody came back to reprise their role. So I actually have the DVD collections of all of the movies and the episodic stuff. Okay.
Open fire!
I didn't know he was a bad guy. You see that awesome jump I did, though? Alright, let's see, can I got more ammunition. Can I... hold on. There we go.
Gate now opening.
This is Togusa. I pulled this info from the local cops. The pier's security was hit.
See, look, they got all the original voice actors. I'm pretty stoked about this.
The system was overwritten. Enemy forces seem to have the pier under their control.
Understood.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you've watched it or if you're just familiar with. I've never seen the movie, the Scarlett Johansson movie. I've not seen that.
Looks like a Jameson-type man has left for the Harbor Control Center's tower. It's possible that they'll escape aboard a freighter. There isn't much time before it sets sail. Hurry!
You'll have to go in through the multi-level warehouses. Look around for an entrance.
I have throwing knives as well, I guess. This is enemy? Can I commandeer it by chance at all? Probably not. No. Oh shoot, come on. Didn't realize he was up there.
You won't get away!
I'm not even trying to. Okay, he knows generally where I am. Also makes more sense as to why... oh, an SMG-27, okay. How do I... got it, okay, cool. I've not seen any Ghost in the Shell stuff. It's constantly on my anime to watch list. It is my favorite of any animes that are out and about. Can he see me? Nope. Wait, what if I switch to my knives? Hold on, let's do... to me, it's some of the best. I also didn't mind the Devil May Cry anime that they did. I thought that was pretty good. I was pretty impressed with it. Ah, okay, I was gonna say that they thought of that, I think. Let's see.
Target spotted!
God dang, what the heck? Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I can't swim. Dang. That's funny. Did it inspire The Matrix or the other way around? I don't know if one was the inspiration for the other, but this does predate The Matrix by 5 years. The Matrix came out in 2000, I think. The Matrix came out in 2000, and this game came out in 2000, but the anime, which a lot of this is...
It's possible that they'll escape aboard a freighter. There isn't much time before it sets sail. Hurry!
Okay.
You'll have to go in through the multi-level warehouses. Look around for an entrance.
I'm gonna lose a submachine... oh, I didn't. I did, I lost this submachine gun. If this I don't know if one inspired the other, but like I said, this came out before The Matrix did, so even if the filming process was... dang it. Let's just keep the knives handy, I guess. See if I can hit him. Dang. Did I get him? Nope, I didn't get him either. Okay, well, fine. I guess I'll just shoot him. The aiming isn't as precise though as I'd like it to be. Okay. It's just because, I mean, it's PlayStation 2, so it's not bad.
With the crane and your cyber capability,
Dang it, I didn't mean to throw that knife.
forge ahead.
That's what I meant to do. I meant to change it.
The transfer crane from the terminal inside that area. Try to find it.
Okay. I'm hurting. I'll heal up a little bit, but I can't heal up all the way. Okay, I guess I have to go around the shipping crates. Let me see. Something doesn't sound very good. Is it just a guy? Nope. I don't see anybody. All right, I'm gonna use this terminal. See what happens.
This will let you work the crane. It's a pattern code that runs along path A3.
Okay. Executing crane boot up.
I don't quite know where all of the. I'm glad it marks it out like this because I otherwise would be completely. It's A3. I don't know where that is. Does that mean I go around here, or does that just lead off of the pier? Dang it. What did that move? I'm guessing I'm just supposed to get on it, maybe? Let's see. I gotta say, for the controls to be not what I would prefer. I mean, like I said, my jump is R1 or L1. I mean, the jumping, the controls. This game feels good. I mean, I think it's Bandai Namco before they were. I think it's just Bandai before Namco got involved. But honestly, this feels pretty solid. Dang it. I say that and then I immediately get an eaten input. Also, with the stream title, what happened? Oh, I had a... something happened. I can't remember exactly what it was now because it's been weeks, but... anyway, I had to move the shelving with all of my retro consoles. And when I did that, everything got unplugged. All the video cables, all the power cables, crisscrossed. I mean, and it's a mess. It's like 9 consoles on a wall that are plugged in. Why can't I grab onto it? And I don't know if I've put them in correctly or not. I'm trying to test all of that, but I messed up big time. That whole thing took me forever just to try and hook back up. And so that's part of what this is this was one of the consoles that was taken down, and I couldn't get, for the longest time, it took me hours just to hook it back up, but it took me days to even figure out if half of my stuff was doing what it was supposed to. Can I grab that pole? Nope. What am I supposed to do? I mean, this thing's moving now. So clearly I'm supposed to be getting on there, but how? But so yeah, I didn't even know if this was going to work. Like I didn't know if this was going to work, or if it did work, I didn't know, how well it was going to work, and so all of this has been just a nightmare to try to go through. So I said, you know what, let's turn something that would potentially be bad into turn it into something nice. And so I do that by making a stream out of it where I can test all the stuff. Can I not just do that in general? I'm supposed to get up there somehow. I don't know how, but... so that's what happened. I don't know what in the... I know I'm supposed to go there. I get that, but I'm supposed to... Surely I'm supposed to be like up there, up at that point, or that thing. Because otherwise I don't know how in the world I'd get up there. I have no idea. What if I did something over here like this? Okay. Just gonna try and run up the path of these here. Oh shoot. And so this is where the Goofed Up Part 2, obviously I'm not making a ton of progress on this either, so you could apply it towards that as well. I'm not sure how I know I'm supposed to get over there, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get over there. I can't just go this way, right? No, it's just too high. And I can go up there, but I could do that anyway. Maybe something. I don't know. I don't get it. Can I push this again to stop thing? No. I like that they kept true with the music on this too. This has definitely got the same feel as the movie. I feel like they probably brought back everybody, composer and everything. Someone else just asked me on Twitch. But I'll be returning home early July. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I figured you were just on a vacation. I didn't know how long you were on vacation. But usually I don't like to, I usually don't ask how long a person's on vacation because I don't know if they're anything like me, but the longer I'm on vacation, I'm sorry, the more I hear my vacation end date, the more it becomes a countdown clock, and I'm like, I don't want that. Same thing with days off on the weekend, though. But I mean, I'm glad to, my hope is just that you're having fun, honestly. That's my biggest piece, is hopefully you're having fun, you're enjoying Europe, and you're enjoying whatever all you're getting to do up there. I'm not entirely sure. Do you mind my asking, what all are you getting to do up there? Is it just for vacation purposes, or are you getting to do other things? Are you doing anything, work related, or for work on your projects, or? He's got a shotgun. I wouldn't mind that shotgun. AS-17? Heck yes. Thank you. A restoration kit. That's nice. But I'm farther away from where I need to be. I guess this was good. Now I don't know even how I'm going to get back to where I started. I cannot help thinking my current tiredness is probably due to homesickness, but a few nice little things are coming up, which is mostly family stuff. Otherwise, it'd be too overwhelming. I can understand, which wouldn't probably be good for my first time traveling in about 6 or 7 years. Yeah, no, understandable. I mean, in your case, it is legitimately akin to time traveling. I mean, part of that also, I'm sure, is. I say part of that is I'm sure is also the jet lags and stuff. I mean, not the jet lag, but yeah, kind of the jet lags and the stuff like that. Okay, so now I'm in a thing where I'm kind of stuck. Okay, can I do... Oh, wait, can I... Let's see. How did I do that? Also, are you still multi-streaming to Twitch? Which, by the way, I'm wondering if I should resume streaming on there. I don't mind doing it, but it just, there's something about, I think I'm going to have to call this one done because I can't figure it out, and I don't want to have to get real deep in the weeds. I just want to make sure it would work. I do want to play this. This is a game I have not played all the way through. I bought it a long time ago, but I've not played it all the way through because, ironically, at that time I was playing a different game to finish, and then all of a sudden it didn't. I had other games, and this one got lost in the backlog. I haven't been streaming on Twitch, multi-streaming. Couple of reasons. One is, obviously, Anna likes to stream on Twitch, and I like her to have a platform that's hers and a platform that's mine, so that we can kind of become the experts of it. And if it decides that she can stream on whatever she wants to, but for me, she's a Twitch expert. I know nothing about it. And then I think I know a little bit more about YouTube streaming. And then on the other side of it, I think a lot of it is that I don't know. I don't mind putting my name out there a ton, but at the same time, I think for me, it's always just kind of the intimacy of the conversation. And on Twitch, you have I have a lot more spam and a lot more drifting, this is and that. So good to catch up with you again. It's good to talk with you too, Viddy. It's always great to talk with you. I actually got to talk with I got to talk with Thumb the other day, day before yesterday. I got to talk with him on a phone conversation. That was really, really cool to get to speak with him via Discord. I say phone conversation. It's a voice conversation. I should clarify. I know Ash, we're doing our thing. I just hadn't got to hear from you in a while, and I said I was hoping you were doing good and such, but I didn't know how to. I mean, you're out there living life, man. So I hope you're doing all right, though. I hope you're doing great. That having been said, I think I am going to go switch to the Dreamcast video. I am going to defer or ask really quickly. Do you have any, I don't know if I have it, but I'll try. Do you have any recommendations for a Dreamcast game that should be tested? That I should test. If you don't, that's okay. I don't know that I have a huge collection or anything, but I can certainly take a peek and see what I do have. Because that's the next system on the docket. And while that's going on, I will go ahead and switch the controller, get the controller plugged in. So 1 second. I think my BRB, is it this one? No, it isn't. It's not, but hey, you know what? My intermission screen doesn't look too bad with the chat there. The chat's coming up. Let me take a look at that. Well, it was coming up. I don't know what happened there when I moved it. I can't see it now, but if it's coming up, let me take a look. I want to see if it is coming up still. That was a little unusual. Shenmue and Sonic Adventure. I don't know if I have Sonic Adventure. I know I have Shenmue for it. I think I also have like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I have Jet Grind Radio or Jet Set Radio. I have some sports games. I think I have Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Stuff like that, I think, is what I mostly have. If any of those sound at all interesting, or something that you would think would put the Dreamcast through its paces. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a look and see if my chat was visible to you guys, or just for me. Boop. It did go blank. It was there for a minute, and then it just all faded out blank. Unusual. But oh well, that works just fine. I played those games on other systems, so it doesn't quite count. That's fair. That's fine. Same for Soul Calibur. I've only the only one I've played is 2. Also, Resident Evil Code Veronica on another system. I played Soul Calibur. I actually was playing Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube. I have it on all 3 systems because I wanted all the characters, right? I wanted Heihachi, I wanted Link, and I wanted Spawn. But I was playing Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube in the last stream, which I'm a huge fan of Soul Calibur. And I forgot how well it plays on the GameCube because I don't use the buttons for my swords. My main is Raphael, and I play like 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean all the way up. My main is Raphael, and I don't play using the buttons. I use the triggers for my. So it's on the GameCube. It's so clicky, like when you can hear it. But I use the triggers even on the Xbox and the PlayStation when I'm playing 4, 5, and 6. I have 4 on both PS3 and Xbox 360. 5 I have on Xbox, and 6 I have on PlayStation 4. But I use the triggers for my sword fighting, and then I use B or circle are usually my kick, A or X is usually my guard, and then X or square is usually grapple 1, triangle or Y is grapple 2, or if it's got 2 shoulder buttons, then it's shoulder button 1, shoulder button 2 for grapples, and then X square is charge up, and Y is ultimate, or whatever their version of the ultimate is. But yeah, I don't have a camera to show you. I'm holding the Soul Calibur, my Soul Calibur body. Look at the manual. It's got little GameCube inserts still. But even for the manual, which is super cool, they have the Link is prominently featured on the front of the manual and the case. So they really went all out on making sure you got the customization, or not they customized each one for the character, which I think is really cool. So let me see if I can switch over. We'll give that a shot. Let's see what we have readily available for Dreamcast. So let me give you guys some music. I'm going to move you over to the BRB screen if I can figure out which one it is. There it is. Let's give you guys some music real quick. Not bad. I'm going to switch over and I'll be right back. Well, my video... Well, my video plays... I'm going to turn that down so you can hear me real quick. Well, my video plays, I did a throwing move as Link in 2. And I was like, how did I do that? Oh, man. It's so cool that... Soul Calibur for me, the reason I like Soul Calibur... Let me turn music on a little bit so you can hear. The reason that I like Soul Calibur, I guess as much as I do, or I think it's as good as I think it is you can be a complete newcomer to it and string together some really cool combos, and you can be an expert and actually make some super awesome combos. So it's really comfortable for both. Now, obviously, you'll know a pro versus an amateur playing against each other because there's a difference. But when you're going into some of the major modes, weapons master and all that, it's very nice to get a good feel for it as a newer person to it. You don't feel completely steamrolled. It doesn't feel like Street Fighter is a great game, but to me Street Fighter and Tekken can feel like fighters fighting games where if you're not very good, it's very hard to button mash your way out of it. Whereas Soul Calibur, I think, does a really good job of balancing that and saying, oh, you know what? You can push those buttons. You're going to get something out of it. It's going to be cool. So I personally really love Soul Calibur. Tekken is usually my favorite. I do have to say, though, if I always forget about Soul Calibur, but it may actually be Soul Calibur actually may be my favorite. Soul Calibur may actually be my favorite than Tekken because I really, really like Soul Cal. All right, let me grab a game real quick for Dreamcast. We'll give you guys some music. I'll be right back. right. Let's go ahead and fade that out. And we'll switch over. Biddy says, okay, I'm properly tired now and an early start is uneven for traveling, so I'll go to bed now. Be well. You too, Viddy. I hope you get good rest and have a ton of fun. It was good to get to talk with you. Oh, shoot. Can I... If I do this in 4-3? Again, not too bad. So I actually have... This is cool. If you've never seen the... oh, can I get it out of there? Yeah, I can. And can I get this out? Sure can. So if you've never seen... You hear all the clicking and clacking. If you've never seen a Dreamcast controller, they're some of the weirdest looking controllers ever. The cable comes out of the bottom because the top had these two mounts in them, which Xbox did the same thing, but they found a way to put the cable up top. And then the memory cards actually have this little screen on them, and they're actually... I have two of them. I have a red one and a green... I mean, a red one. I have a blue one and a green one. And they are their own little things. They have their own little... they're like little... They look like little mini Game Boys. They've got a little D-pad, and they've got little sleep and mode buttons, and then an A and a B button on it. And you can actually do some stuff with them. Probably need to change the battery out on it. But they're actually really, really cool. And then when you turn them upside down and you pop them into place, you get that little beep. And now my little touch screen, or not touch screen, but there's a little screen in the center of my controller. It's really, really ahead of its time. And then I also have, this is back in the days where you had packs for everything. If you can hear this, this is the Performance Pack, which is basically just Vibration Pack or Rumble Pack equivalent. So now I've got that all in, and the controller's probably about a half a pound heavier. We're just going to roll with it. It's 1998, because how cool. Okay, I'm going to see if the game does 4.3 or 16.9. I've got it in 4.3 right now. We'll see what happens. Oh, it looks like it's definitely going to be wide. Maybe not. We'll see. I mean, how welcome is a Capcom logo?
I am Alexia. Ask her.
Look at these cutscenes. How cool is that? I mean, I know we have HD code Veronica, or more HD code Veronica. We have do I have a save? I don't think I even have a save game.
Resident Evil.
But yeah, now we have like the remasters for 2 and 3 and 4, and it's... What the heck is the forward button?
Resident Evil.
X is the forward button. Okay. Do I have any memory? No. Okay. Then we'll just do a new one. I'm not going to be good at it, but we'll do it anyway.
Resident Evil.
The guy, it's not even a recording. He's just live. He's just like, all right, Resident Evil, gosh dang it. I said that this is the third time. I'm not going to say it again.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was
It's really nice. If you've gone through and you're replaying through Resident Evil 2.
Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come.
Oh, my goodness.
3 months later.
I like that they gotta read everything. That's kind of cool. Three Mile Island.
Here
identification number is WKD 4496. Welcome to your new home.
I got bad news for you, sir. Half them things you said weren't numbers.
Trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
This is very Matrix-esque. I feel like, and I can't remember exactly, but I feel like that this happened in Resident Evil 2. Running through and then the helicopter coming through the building to shoot. I mean, that was cool, but I don't know if there's any reason to drop the gun.
Don't move.
Doesn't matter, she's out. You can see the slides pulled back. I thought it was going to be... I haven't played through this either, at least not on here, and I've skipped the cutscenes on the Xbox version that I was playing, which I think this is the same cutscenes, but I skipped through them, and that's even been a while. But the I thought it was going to be that she was going to drop it and the gun was going to go off, and then hit, you know, miraculously hit the flammable tanks or whatever, but. Luckily it didn't work out that way. She did something kind of cool. Not necessary, but kind of cool. I mean, by the time she started, unless she looked naturally like she was just falling, like a heart attack or something, they would have put bullets in her. And then I was like, if they drop it, and it's like, oh, if you drop it, it's kind of like the True Lies, where Jamie Lee Curtis drops the submachine gun down the stairs and it just happens to kill all the bad guys. Guns actually go through pretty... I mean, I'm from Texas, right? So, gun capital. But I will say guns do go through extensive drop testing generally so that they can... This is really dark. Yeah. Do we have a lighter? They didn't... Okay. This is very dark. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. I have to remember X is the button, the forward button. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So that's map. And that's that. So now I want to equip. And now I can get out. And I can kind of see. Okay, that works.
Perfect.
What is that?
Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished.
I thought I was going to say a different word.
Been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. Troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
So we won't. Can I pick this up? Hemostatic capsule. Okay. Ammo, right? Yep. Yes, I would like to take the handgun bullets. I forgot tank controls, but I don't know how I could have. There's only one, there's only one. His eyes are closed. He's bleeding. I'll need a hemostatic medicine. Oh, wait. Can I read this? Can I read your book? I mean, your papers? Nope. It's very, very difficult to get used to tank controls again. Wonderful. We got all kinds of handgun ammo, but no ink ribbons. I've gotten a little spoiled with not having to have ink ribbons in the new games. You know, you just go to the typewriter and it's like, hey, cool, save your game. Yeah, Dreamcast controllers only have one thumbstick. What I was saying though about the or what I was trying to say rather about the I don't know if you guys can see this. This is dark. It's just stairs, but it's pretty dark. That's one of the things that they kept from Sweet Home, which was an NES game that inspired Resident Evil. Okay. Is there any way for me to open this? I don't have a gun, though. I've gotten plenty of ammo, but no gun. Oh, you got oil all over your best pants, Claire. How are these guys just coming up out of their graves? I mean, I get the T-virus, but like, there's still dirt on top of them. These are substantially less intimidating than the ones of like 7 and 8, though. How do I run? There. Wait, can I go out this gate? Nope. No, I just have bullets. I don't have a... Okay, it did let me go out the door. That's good. I mean, I would have liked to have had the briefcase, but, you know. Okay, that'll do.
Wait, don't shoot.
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there.
That sounds like Jason Marsden. Is that who that is?
Sorry about that little misunderstanding, but I thought you were another one of those monsters.
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
That's a Canadian gentleman because he said sorry, not sorry.
I said I was sorry.
Say sorry.
I was a prisoner on this island.
I said I was sorry.
And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire? Nice.
Hey Ash, how you doing, man?
Remember that.
Hope you're doing well.
I heard there's an airport around here. Once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
We're finishing out our tests from the last time.
Why are you following me, lady? You'll only slow me down.
And we're on Dreamcast. I've got a special one for PS1. I did take a look at my collection. I did not have Maximo. I am sorry about that. So I had to test it with Ghost in the Shell. But I will endeavor to get Maximo so that I can do a playthrough of that, because that's the Ghosts and Goblins. You still streaming? Yeah. Are you asking me if it's the end of my stream or? Oh, let me take a look and see if it's an issue I'm having on my end. No, it seems to be coming through on my end, albeit a bit dark though. I'll give you that. Is it can you see it now? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's the kind of kinks I'm testing for here, to try to see if they're, it's definitely dark. This is super dark. I've just realized I'm talking through my new channel account. How do you mean? Oh, I see how you mean. There we go. I see what you were saying. Okay. It's been completely nailed down. How do you nail down a metal door? All right. Yeah, when you said you were talking through your account, I didn't understand, and I was like, oh wait a minute, but I get it now. I made the fix. We're all good. This game, so I think what I'm gonna have to look at this game, I think I need to do a second test, because this game is super dark. Can you see? I mean, I know you can see some of it, but can you see really when I go over here? Oh, really? Was it the JonTron thing? Oh, I get it. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know where we're going. The Four Horsemen just 20 world. Yeah, that's good. That's what I was thinking. The game's a little dark. I need to figure out how to. I might have to make a Dreamcast exclusive. So I'm gonna actually switch over. I'm gonna switch over games on the Dreamcast. I'm gonna keep it on the Dreamcast, but I'm gonna switch games because it is really dark. I'm gonna switch it to a game that's brighter and see if it's any easier to see or if the whole setup just is way dark. So give me just 1 second. We'll see if this makes things any better. It's a brighter game. I've tested it before on the channel a long time ago. There, oh. There we go. Maybe an hour and a half. Something like that, I think. About an hour and a half, I guess, yeah, a little over. Not too bad. Oh, I wish I could too. I remember playing this on the arcade machines. I love the music too. Those theme songs. That's Iron Man's theme song right there for the Marvel vs. Capcom. Look at that. This game was absolute, like, this game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, this and Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and Street Fighter Cross X-Men, which I also have, but for PlayStation, were just amazing games. Me too. This, yeah. The artwork was so good. All right, let's see. We'll just do arcade. I'm probably not going to be very great at this, but we're going to go with it. And why not? Ah, well, dang. I'm gonna do easy because I don't know the controls on this at all. Turbo for sure, though. This is, I mean, this is really, really freaking cool. This is a great blast from the past. Can you hear me okay? Is everything else too quiet, too loud? Okay, this is a little different than the other setup. Dang it. That wasn't what I intended. God dang it. I gotta... The combos are not the same as they are on the PlayStation. They're not bad, but it is a lot harder. Dang it. God dang it, there was no way I could. I blocked it and it didn't work. She was changing to Chun-Li there? I think she did. Let's try that one more time, but let's do better. That's a better special partner. I mean, just look how vibrant this is. I love the backgrounds also. Okay. What is this? Oh, those are your heavies. I was wondering where those were.
Danger!
I can't. It wouldn't let me switch character. Dang it. There's no way at this one I'm gonna do it if Strider takes us both out. Reminds me, yeah. You're a barrel of laughs, you know that? No, you're right. I'm garbage, but you know, hey, I have fun with it. Soul Calibur. I was talking with Vidya earlier. And I think we realized that I think Soul Calibur is probably my biggest favorite. You're right. I'm pretty garbage at these. I enjoy them, but I'm pretty garbage at them. Never heard. Let's try. Let's go on a tank run here. Let's get. We were talking. I think I was just say I think Soul Calibur might actually be my. I love that picture of Zangief. I think Soul Calibur might actually be my favorite of the fighters. There's no way that is happening. How do I? Is it this one? Okay, that's how you do it. I didn't need to do it, but I needed to know how I did it. There we go. Now, Soul Calibur 1 is the greatest fighting game of all time. It's really good. I played more 2. I played more 2 after the stream the last time, and I was having a blast with it, honestly. That awesome Zangief theme. Where's my tornado? Good God, I can't even get a punch in edgewise. Here, I'll bite his ear. Is that a reference to the Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield thing?
Win.
That's cool. That's funny. Zangief is such a cool character. I like the angry Dr. Wily in the background. I've got nothing to do with any of you, but you better do something about it. Hey, you hear what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to clean this mess up. I guarantee you this bullhorn is not just for looks. Zangief is this. I gotta ask: is Zangief gay? Have they established that? I didn't know that. If so,
Great.
Really? I didn't know that. When did they establish that? Like I didn't know that at all. I think he's great. He's one of my favorites, so I mean I'm curious as to when they established that because I didn't know. What are his combos? Is it like a?
Danger!
Oh shoot! God dang! No, I love Zangief. I don't. It's been for quite a while. Really, I gotta take a look at this. That's interesting. Let me see. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's... I mean, there's a lot of people that are saying... There are a lot of people that are saying that there's no confirmation that he is, but there's clearly pictures of him... No, I'm actually looking at the... I was looking to see where it was. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's not confirmed to be, but like, if you take a look at the... I mean, there's clearly pieces of him in as like, with, like him looking in the mirror with Vega. Like a love picture of Vega in the camera, so... Or on the mirror, rather. So, I mean... It makes sense. I mean, like I said, there's a picture of him in the doing a mirror pose, and he's got like a love picture of Vega there, so maybe so. Huh. I mean, if he is, that's cool, but if he's got a thing for like Vega or something, that'd be kind of interesting. Well, as I say, the first thing I saw was that they had the... I'll try one more. They had the picture of him flexing in the mirror with like a love picture from Vega, and Vega's definitely a guy. And I think Vega, like I always pictured Vega as just kind of like whoever's in his bed is who he sleeps with. It doesn't matter what they identify as. He's just kind of that guy. Of course, I like Vega a lot. Vega was one of my favorite. Like, he was the character I always played as. I like the mask and the Pantera. Has the hair. He has the hairiest skins on any human ever. Yeah, he does. Ah, dang it, Storm. This is a meteoric. It does seem doesn't it seem a little bit like that's probably the... Dang it, Spider-Man. That's the worst person to fight when you're the big one, is literally the fastest guy out there. I don't know how to use Vega's supers. I can't figure out what the... I can't figure out what the button combo is for his. I'll Spider-Man is infuriating when you're the big, slower characters. Dang.
Spider-Man,
One for
win.
JJ.
Dang, that's tricky. I love he's in the background. You got stoic Hulk with his thumb up, and then you've got Zangief just sitting there going, yay! All right, let me. I'm gonna go to PS1, and then I'll have original Xbox, and those are the only ones I have to test. So, depending on how much time we have left after that, I may do something kind of chill, or we'll see what happens. Let me pop over real quick to the BRB. Oh, wrong one. I'm gonna take just a second and make a lavatory break as well. So, if you guys will pardon me for just a minute, I'll get everything switched out and I'll be right back in just a bit. All right, there we go. I'm excited to start Jedi Survivor this week. I'm excited for you too as well. I am still actually stuck on the final fight. I'm not going to say anything more than it is remarkably hard. And yeah, I think that's it's remarkably hard, and I'm playing it through on Jedi Master, so it's not no easy way out of that. But it is so freaking cool. It's a lot of fun. Hey, I'm back. Just had to go walk an old lady across the street. I also saved my neighbor's cat's boyfriend from a burning tree in a lake. I don't need applause. I'm humble, handsome too. I've heard the Darth Babu Frick boss is crazy. I mean, the boss is absolutely crazy. I will say it's not that, but it is crazy. All right, I'm gonna move it over. I'm testing 2 games on PS1. Neither of them am I any good at, but I'm still going to test them because that's what's fun. Well, dang. What do you know? What you got? What we got here? Those are some people we might realize. See, look at that, and Rock, and Hua, and Sir. We know. Did you see the new actress for the new Star Wars show criticize Star Wars for being too male-centric? It never ends. Yes. Yeah, second, no. Soul Blade. Yeah, I saw drama about that, and I'm just, I don't understand that personally. It does look like Tekken though. I think people are just complaining to complain in general. Let me sit there. I think people are just kind of complaining to complain, honestly. Let's tap the start button there. There was someone that also talked about, that was really upset about Soul Blade is great, the beginning. Yeah, well, I have Soul Calibur for the Dreamcast, but the disc wasn't in the case, so I'd have to hunt it down and figure out what happened. Arcade mode.
Welcome to the stage of history.
You see how different Mitsurugi doesn't have his facial hair? Wang. We got Rock, which is no longer Rock, but Astaroth. We've got Taki, she's still Taki. We've got Safita, she's still Safita. Like I said, he's got a beard now. Siegfried looks much older than that with Zweihander, or Hander. Sung Mina. Li Long, which is the nunchuck guy, but it's Maxi. And then we have Voldo, and Voldo is 60 something. Now he'd be 40 something or 30 something. And then Cervantes. The disc wasn't in the case of Soul Calibur. She's telling the whole family. It was. I'm not intending to disappoint you, but yeah, I looked and I was like, I'll test it, but it didn't. It wasn't there. So my guy wasn't here at that time, so I'm gonna go ahead and fight as Cervantes. Let's see those alternate skins. I mean, that's even more uncomfortable. That looks a little weird. I apologize for being so vulgar. I put Voldo as no, don't worry. I mean, he definitely looks like he gets into some stuff. That's the Taki we're used to. and Astaroth is just weird in general. Yeah, he looks like he gets up to some stuff. I'm probably not gonna be any good at this because I don't know any of the controls. Also, X was always kind of blocked. B was B kick still. All right, not bad. What's funny is that this, I love these games. I do too.
Battle 2.
This, stage exists in 4. Dang it. Oh, it wasn't even ring out, it was out of ring. It's crazy when you look back at there's no Ivy, Astaroth, Maxi, or Killick yet. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. There's no Ivy, but that kind of makes sense, right? Ivy is Cervantes' daughter. This is kind of his heyday. Rock, I don't know if the story goes that way, but I think Rock is Astaroth. I think he's the one that becomes Astaroth. I don't know how he becomes the golem that he becomes, but and then Maxi was like, I'm sure that the nunchucks get passed down or something, because I think Cervantes is immortal. That's the reason for him being kind of consistent. Voldo is an immortal, but he's just tenacious, I guess. Let's kick him. I kind of want to see what the story ends up being, because, like I said, I would imagine Rock is who became Astaroth, and then I don't know how. And then Huang is oh shoot, what is her name? It's the young girl. Because this is like the Shaolin sword.
The dueling battle ends with the victory of Cervantes. You win.
Maxi is actually Li Long's grandson and brother of Yoshimitsu. In the Dark Ages, Yoshimitsu went on went on a quest for revenge after Asha. I mean, I love this type of lore. If you know it, let me know, because I don't have an idea. And it went straight from, I mean, like, you also had Soul, you have this, you have Soul Calibur, and then you have Soul Edge as well.
With the victory of Cervantes, you win. Offer your spirit.
Yeah, I need to go back and play more 6. I didn't play as most of the other. I played as Geralt like almost the whole time. And she's got a pole arm. Dang it.
Out of the ring.
Well, that worked out well. I like how much more subdued the announcer sounds in this too than he sounded in the other one. Because like even when you get to 2, it's like the blades of history keep turning, and it's this real dramatic. But in this one, he's just kind of like, she got knocked out of the ring this time, guys. Oh dang, that was a heavy knockout.
With the victory of Cervantes, you win.
Look at my little, did you see my little stick figure shadow down there though? Doesn't look at all like me. Oh, versus Taki. Taki was the biggest. Taki was my biggest problem in the Soul Calibur 4 challenges, because there's a challenge where when you get into the new Soul Caliburs, your character recovers a small amount, like that. Like right now, it shows how much health I'm losing, but if I lost a little, I'd have like a yellow bar. Your character actually can recover some of that health. And then on top of that, you can ring them out. That's not always my strategy, but if the fight is exceptionally hard, I might try to ring them out.
Battle 2, fight.
But in Soul Calibur 4, they have a mission where you get one character, they can't recover any of there's no recovery for them. And then on top of that, you also got no ring out. That you can't ring them out. And it's freaking hard.
Cervantes, you win.
They're mental with crazy names like Nip. Oh, I've seen Hyperdimension.
Fight.
Hold on. Hyperdimension Neptunia, I've definitely seen. Instead of round 1, it's always something big like Blade Twist tighter than Moose. I have seen some of those. I think I say Hyperdimension Neptunia. I don't know if that one was a fighter, but I've seen one that was named similar to that. God dang. Sophia's never fun either. Because of her freaking shield.
Ruling battle ended with the victory of Cervantes. You win.
I also don't know. This is before he had the gun sword, or you could use the gun sword, because now it's just swords. But Cervantes has gun swords. God dang it! I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't say what the craziest fighter I've ever seen is. I almost didn't make that when I was trying to. Sophia's voice used to make me want to. Yeah, she can be frustrating for sure. Like in general, Taki is definitely my nemesis, but yes. Look how young Mitsurugi looks. Oh, I'm having some headphone trouble here. Oh, dang it. I lost this round.
Battle 2, fight.
How did he hit me with a I had the low guard already. That works, I guess. The wind blows eagerly. Did you ever play Dynasty Warriors 1? I love the series, but the first game was actually a fighting game. I don't think I ever did play the first one. I have played Dynasty Warriors, though. I do enjoy it. We've got quite a few of them. What is the grapple button? I can't remember what the grapple button is for me. It isn't that. Oh, he got a perfect on me. That's embarrassing. Not really. I don't care.
Challenge the enemy again. Battle 1, fight.
Yeah, this is the announcer here is very, very mellow. Like you said, he's just very... What is the frickin' grapple?
Cervantes, you lose. Battle 2. Fight.
Okay, there it is. There's one of them at least. Dang, that was a really good. Dang it. At least I know where the grapple is, so let's go. I'm gonna try it again. Can you do a directional grapple on this one? I don't know. I like these God dang it. There we go.
You win.
Yay.
Fight.
Throw break. I got him.
The grueling battle ends.
We had a throw break there. That dirty weasel.
Offer your spirit.
Give me a rum. It seems always to be gone.
Fight.
Siegfried looks like a doofus. I mean, he's good. Mostly because he's covered in literal medieval knight armor. But dang. It's getting a little weird in the voiceover booth today. Oh shoot, I was trying to use the thumbstick. Get up, Cervantes. Oh, son of a gun. Really?
Will you challenge?
Yeah, I will. This is the last guy. And it's that same move I hate. Alright, we'll just...
Out of the ring. The grueling battle ends. You win. Battle 2. Fight.
It definitely wasn't as I mean, it was more exploitative for sure. In the way that you would want. I mean, it's like there. That'll help me. It's not gonna give me an edge. Dang it. They don't put as much effort into arcade. There's no desire to. Yeah. You're exactly right.
Fight.
Oh, wow, right in the groin. God dang it, Siegfried. What happened?
The grueling battle ended with the victory of Ziggy Lee. Will you challenge?
What happened? How did that happen? God dang it. God dang, I hate that move. Okay, thank God. I'm supposed to be narrating what's happening in the fight. I'm sorry. She's just there. She's just over there.
Fight.
I always liked Tira better than Taki. There we go.
The grueling battle ended.
I kind of figured out the secret was to keep him at the tip of the sword.
Offer your spirit.
It will be mine. Oh, he's not the last one. I've got a... Oh, dang, Voldo.
Battle 1. Fight.
How big is Voldo? Look how tall he is. Okay, well that worked out. He looks like he's just slathered himself in hot sauce.
Of Cervantes, you win. Battle 2. Fight.
Dang it, I knew better than to do that. There we go. He's got a better reach than I thought he did, but that worked out okay. Voldo's usually like when they got him to where he was like doing the hot sauce and everything. When they, oh god dang it, mirror match. When they had it so he had to like bend over backwards. That's it.
You lose. Battle 2.
Technically, no matter who wins, I win. But, you know, whatever. All you're gonna hear is a bunch of guys go blah 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 blah.
You will use battle 1. Fight.
God dang though, he's friggin' difficult. I think so. That'll do. God dang. It's super difficult. It's really difficult, and I think you're right about the AI because he's using the same strategy, which is to keep me at the tip of the sword versus close up. Didn't know I could do that. Oh. God dang it. I don't know how to do that coup de grace. I'm giving you hints here, boy. God dang. Those perfect parries. God frickin' dang it.
Will you battle 1. Fight.
This is one of those. I mean, it's fun. It's one of those where it's like I want to go. Like that's the other thing about fighting games back then is you want to beat the guy because like I don't nowadays it's like oh that was cheap or whatever. A lot of these I'm like yeah no I kind of want to beat it because I feel like I could have if I would have played better. Why will it not let me grapple with the block? Even if he's blocking, it should be a... That's the whole reason the grapple exists. Dang it. things we didn't need to know. God dang it. God dang it. What did I do? I broke his swords.
Battle ended with the victory of Cervantes. You win. Offer your spirit.
I broke his swords. I wasn't paying attention to his goddamn block meter. Alright, so here's Nightmare. Yeah. Or Soul Edge. You'll never guess what I did this summer.
Fight.
Oh, I've got the same weapons you've got, basically. Ah, whoops. I mean, not quite, you know, I gotta be a little bit better. I gotta be better.
Fight.
No. I prefer not to do it that way. I don't care if I break the weapons, but I don't care to ring them out, but I prefer not let that time run. If this were for quarters, like, and I didn't have any, I might. But I don't think I'd have done that.
And you lose. Will you challenge?
Yeah, yeah.
Fight.
Which is cool. I think that's a cool concept, but like you said, the dang it. The AI is just so much more intense. God dang it. I didn't mean to even hit that.
You lose. Battle 2. Fight.
Okay, come on. Get up. God dang it. There we go.
The grueling battle and you win.
I gotta kind of zone with him. Because if he gets close, he gets pretty nasty. God dang it. God dang, okay. That's what you gotta do. Hey Thumb, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh shoot. I'm trying my best not to look like a complete amateur. Well, that's okay. No offense, of course, to amateur. Doing alright. Testing out some systems. Ouch. because I unplugged everything and goofed, and I'm now just having to try to make sure it works. Ah, son of a gun. Also, dang it. Very, very awesome. I've gotten to hear snippets. I didn't get to catch it live. I apologize. Awesome. It was really awesome to get to hear your indie talk, indie cast. That was really, really cool. I'm judging your gameplay. Don't sweat it. I'm playing pretty poorly. I mean, not awful, I guess, but pretty bad. It takes forever to chip his weapons away. Good God. I'm gonna try a time or two more, I think, and then if not, I'll switch over to the other one. I may need to practice more. God, I don't know how to quick recover though on this because you can't really do that. Give me God dang it. God dang. Dang it.
You lose battle 2. Fight.
I need you to do more of those wind-ups, Soul. I don't know how to do that bullet move. Like... Okay, that'll do.
The grueling battle, you win.
Yay!
Fight.
Yes! Oh gosh. Good Lord. Kind of slipped my mind bringing it up. Oh, that's all right. No worries about it. I'm getting notifications now, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, it was really nice to get to. I'm a big fan of. I'm a big indie fan too. I haven't seen I saw the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull or whatever, and then I have not seen the Dial of Destiny, but I've heard it's fairly awful. So I'm kind of just keeping my favorite's The Last Crusade, which should have been The Last Crusade, and then after that's Raiders, and then after that's Temple. But big fan. First try. That was difficult. That was actually pretty tough. I do okay, but I'm not. That wasn't great. You would have done 10 times better, I'll bet, Mr. Ash. Both of you, actually. Because this falls both into your purview. My favorite Indiana Jones. Uncharted, you're not wrong. Uncharted is just a blatant ripoff of Indy. Last Crusade, yep. Yeah, well, I saw you had the Sean Connery face on your next on your nameplate. I guess I don't know how to say that, but it's the same situation. I love the chemistry that he
change this world into our own hellish paradise.
That was a weird. Okay. That's not okay. I like the chemistry that Harrison Ford and I haven't seen the Uncharted movie, but I didn't like the idea of Tom Holland as I would rather have seen Mark Wahlberg play. I would rather have seen. It's only 3 letters, so it'll be A, and then a C, and then an E.
The legend will never die.
He died yesterday. Yeah, I was gonna say, I like the chemistry that Sean Connery and Harrison Ford had. That's what I was trying to say. Uncharted movie. I didn't want Tom Holland to do it. Well, Mark Wahlberg would have been a better cast, I think, and then Bruce Campbell for Sully. That would have been good casting. They don't have. He's not around anymore, but I feel like Sully was intended to be like a. I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I feel like gosh dang it, what is it? Paul Newman. I feel like Sully was a Paul Newman style character. Kind of. I don't know if you guys have either of you guys seen The Sting. It's a movie in the 70s with him and Robert Redford. I felt like that he could have held that kind of. There we go. I've seen Sting every breath. No, not the Sting is a movie. Down the line, I'll host an Indiana Jones talk one of these days, and if you're ever interested, oh, absolutely, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. The Sting, yes, he did. He had so him and Robert Redford had the okay. So you know it, Thumb. Ash, I'll give you some context on it since you've not. I don't know why that it decides to refresh on that each time. It's a PlayStation thing, I guess. There was a card screen too. Yes, there was a really good one where they got the expert at the time's name was John Scarney. They got him to do the card tricks in that, and it's really, really good. Yeah. Yeah. I said it is. It's all good. I get you. Is that Cervantes? Is that a Cervantes skin? That's an interesting Cervantes skin. But anyway, basically it's a hustler's movie. It showed Robert Redford's like a young hustler, and he loses one. He kind of gets caught up with these other more professional hustlers, and they end up pulling these. It's just about the multitude of hustles that they're pulling against this guy named Lonergan, which is this kind of like Irish mafioso style, criminal, organized criminal. And to me, Newman looks like Sully. Sully sounds like him because he passed away. Like, oh, so good. Spielberg wanted that same chemistry Redford and Newman had with Connery and Ford. I think they got it. One of my favorite ones though was because Connery was knowledgeable, but he was also the doofus, right? Because like he shoots out the tail of the plane, like they're shooting, and they're in the biplane, and he gets too enveloped, and he ends up shooting out their own tail, and then I'm sorry, son. They got us, and I'm like, I was sitting there cracking. I was like, no, they didn't. You shot out your own tail fin. But then he also knows stuff like when he gets shot at. I don't guess I'm not spoiling. This movie's almost 30 years old, right? I mean, he gets shot at the end before they get the life, and he's sitting there, and they have that chemistry where they're both talking about Jehovah, but the word Jehovah beginning with the letter I in the other. I can't remember what exact language, but it's in the such and such language, Jehovah begins with an I. So it's like I was like, oh, no spoilers, please. I don't want to spoil it I don't know if Ash has seen them, honestly. It was Latin? Okay. I couldn't remember if it was Latin or Hebrew. So that makes Hebrew's got their own characters because Latin still uses that. So it makes much more sense. Jeff Goldblum and the T-Rex. The T-Rex apparently never complained on set. Okay, you've seen it. I didn't know. I didn't know if you had or hadn't. It was the Sting you hadn't seen. Okay, that's why. That's the you said you'd made a joke, and then I thought that it doesn't. My mind was in the wrong way, but yeah, it's such a. Oh my gosh, I freaking love it. T-Rex hate everyone on set. If you guys will give me just a second, I'm going to switch the game out, and I'm not going to go to the BRB screen. I'll just switch it out because it's the game on the same system. You're going to see something here in a second too, and it's going to look weird, and I'm going to explain it. So, there you go. There we go. So these are the weird things that you're seeing that I said I was going to explain. I am playing all of this on original hardware. This is I bought for my Saturn and my PlayStation. I bought action replays, which are the cheat code system things you could plug in, and it's kind of like Game Genie. And I hacked them so that I could use some of the dev features and some other stuff, and I'll explain exactly what happened. But so I did not pay for this on eBay. I bought the action replay, but I did put the work in myself. So Sickle, you are going to be proud of me. I put it in like years ago, though. I put it in because I bought 2 copies. One of my favorite games at the time was Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. I really liked that game. I bought 2 copies from 2 separate sellers, and neither copy worked. I thought my lens was messed up, went and took my PlayStation into a buddy to get it serviced, everything, just try to get everything taken care of. And he looks at it and he's like, no, it's all good. I got it cleaned. Here was, your button was sticky. Here's a problem. The open button would stick or whatever. But anyway, it's fine. So I did that so that I could burn my own copy of Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. I have since bought a third copy, and the third copy works just fine. But I've used this still just in case I have any issues with any of my games. I can always burn a copy, and I can play it on the native hardware. So I told you it was going to be a little weird. Want to explain myself. I am actually playing this on the native hardware. Boop. And so you can actually see here, which is really, really cool. You can actually boot BIOS off of, or BIOS, some people say, but it's BIOS for me. You can actually fast boot and boot BIOS off of this if you have issues with the way that the disk is running. You can actually choose custom the rotation speed of the disk so that you can, so that one of the issues that I was having with one of my games is that the disk was going too quickly, apparently. And you can actually slow it down, which is kind of neat. So, but all I need is fast boot. Boop. The PS1, it takes you back to it takes you back to the time of happiness and enjoyment when I had a soul and the internet hadn't drained me of life. Happy times, friend. The internet is, yeah, I'm with you there. Yes. Okay. Did either of you play Nightmare Creatures? Love that game. I was watching Josh Strife plays talk about Tenchu the other day too. So much nostalgia. I do. I actually was debating on I have Nightmare Creatures 2. I was debating on testing the Dreamcast with it, but I did not. I opted not to. But yes, I have played that. BIOS, it's pronounced out. It's not. It's BIOS. In a way, I prefer the PS1 over the PS4. Absolutely. The excluding Blu-ray function, digital downloads, and all. I think I generally prefer retro over new. Not all the time, but I would say probably 8, maybe 9 times out of 10, but certainly 8 times out of 10. Like, I find myself going to the retro-orientated. I find myself going back to the retro-orientated stuff and the retro theme stuff more. Oh, it's trying to unlock. Hold on. I'm just going to pop that out so it just does a standard boot. So Starfield won't have a disc, neither will Alan Wake 2 or the new Yakuza game. Yeah, I don't want that. I want discs. Discs or cartridges. Like, I love the fact that Nintendo went back to cartridges. I get it. I know they're also kind of getting rid of cartridges in some regards. They talked about not making an official physical copy for Super Mario RPG and such, but like, yeah. Tenchu Stealth Assassins, I've been meaning to get that again. That's a fun game, but the Tenchu games are so freaking difficult. I do actually have Stealth Assassins. I also have Z. It took me a while. But Z is just, it will break your soul. It is such a hard game. 1 second. It's stuck on it's trying to unlock, but I'm using the actual disc, so I'm just going to pull the action replay out of the back. If I play it without the action replay, no big deal. I'll pop the action replay back in. It does its thing. So 1 second. Oh, is my disc messed up? Well, it looks good. Well, it's a bit of a bummer. The game I was attempting to put in there was Star Wars Masters of Terraskasi, and it doesn't seem to want to run, so I'm going to have to switch it to my PS1. Not PlayStation 1, but the little version of the PlayStation 1. I may have to switch that out and see if it runs in that. Oh man, it's almost making me sad. I love that sound. Oh, I'm sorry. It is great. Did you guys play Thrill Kill? I've never played that. In some ways, I don't like discs for today's world because of the downloading space. Yeah, I like the idea of having something physical, though, that they can't take, because if you read through the end-user license agreements and a lot of things, it's really sad now the amount of control that they get if they don't like something that you do. It's very, very tricky, so... Doesn't play CD music? Yeah, let's see if it'll play. You know, for fun, let's see. If I go to the CD player, will it play? Usually you couldn't play track 1, but you could play every other track. No, it doesn't read it at all. Which is a bummer. I need to take a look. It looks good. I mean, it looks pristine. It's, Oh, I meant with a switch into... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I that makes sense. I can understand that. I think the best thing about the internet today is the ability to stream and hang out with others. Everything else is just me. Yeah, I'm completely with... Well, and this short attention spans, like, I like to hang out and talk with people for long periods of time. Like, I like to have good conversations. I've made comment before about this. I don't think I'm any stranger to it, I like to talk for a while with people, especially people that are, friends of mine that I, enjoy what they do in their company. And the internet's not encouraging that anymore. It's this TikTok, hi, bye, you see this, cool, glad, did you click it? Did you like it? If you didn't, you're not worth it. If you didn't, they're not worth it. No, none of that. None of that at all. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of it. In 3 years, streams will have to last 5 minutes max, or else. You're spot on. That's my biggest concern, is that stuff that we do is going to have to be. I wrote a letter for my work. I was writing a letter to somebody because they weren't in compliance, and they were like, "Can you give me the TLDR?" And I'm like, "Look, it's not even a half a page. And they're like, yeah, but... And I'm like, no, I can't give you the TLDR. This is supposed to go to somebody. This is what they're supposed to do. It's like crazy. So you're not wrong, but I don't know. Do your analytics already suffer if you're past like a 5 or 6 minute mark? Because I feel like that may already be something happening. 1 second. I'll try. I'm gonna just try a different disc. I know that the Soul Calibur disc worked, but well, that's fun too, though. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna take a break just for a second. Just switch discs to see if it's just my Terrace Kasi disc. If it's okay, I'm gonna switch to another Star Wars game disc for fun. So 1 second. All the copies of Spider-Man 2. Yeah. Power battles, maybe. All right, I guess it was just something about my... I guess it's something about my Masters of Terrace Kasi disc, so I'll take a look at that and see what's going on. This... Holy God. Okay. Now, I know, I know you were wanting to play Episode 1, so I'm not gonna... I don't want to throw that one in. I want you to have that full experience, but I did throw this one in so I could test it, and it's a different Star Wars game. Golly, the music of Episode 1. Episode 1 is so good, and the music is so great. I know there are people that don't like the prequels, but I just can't be on that side of the fence. I respect you if you don't, but I just can't. Everything about that movie is so beautiful. Some of the lines are a little stilted. I love that you love the I do. I really love the prequels. They gave us some of our coolest Jedi, too. I mean, like 4, 5, 6, don't get me wrong. Phantom Menace is better. Absolutely. 100%. Like, absolutely. We also have some of the coolest characters ever, though. Like, we got to know more about them. Qui-Gon Jinn is easily one of... That's Plo Koon. It's back when he was using yellow instead of blue. Adigalia. Obviously, Qui-Gon, like I said, is amazing. Is that Mace Jackson? It was Mace. And then Obi-Wan. I think JonTron, when he was doing... and then there's Maul. I like that they make it look like he could take on all 5 of them. That's not how that's going to work, but... That's... How cool was the... I know, how cool is that intro, right? This is Jedi Power Battles, like I said. I know that you are interested in playing Episode 1, the game, so I don't want to spoil any of that for you, but I thought I might play like an Episode 1 related game is pretty cool. Man, just... Look at that. That is so... Okay, we'll just go to new game. You can actually play 2 players on this, side-by-side co-op. It's really, really cool. So, let's see. We'll just do one because I don't have it. Jedi mode, easy mode. I'm going to go easy mode because I remember this being hard. I need a Snakes on a Plane one of these days. Me too. I need to see it too. I've never heard of this game. Yeah, this is so. There are 4 games. I think I said this before. There are 4 games in the Star Wars for PS1. There is this game, which is Jedi Power Battles, which you'll see in a second. There's Episode 1, the official game. There is Masters of Terraskasi, which is the fighting game that I was trying to show you, but was having trouble with. And I think the disc looks pristine, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'll figure that out soon, hopefully. And then there is I can't remember what it's called. Demolition. There we go. Star Wars Demolition. So fun fact, not quite, but I'm getting there. They actually do. Hattis is actually spoken as an actual fully realized and fully fledged language now. And you can actually learn it on things like Duolingo, I think. It may not be Duolingo. One of the language apps, though, does it. We are all judging Retro Room if he picks easy mode first. I am definitely picking easy mode. You judge away. It's gonna kill. It's gonna kill it. Demolition is on PS. But it isn't. Is it really on PS5? I'm just messing with you. If they put it on PS5, that's freaking awesome. It was originally only on PS1 and Dreamcast. And it's really cool. It's Twisted Metal Star Wars. I am going to pick easy mode though, because I'm good. It's you got to judge it. That's so freaking cool. Okay. I'm going to go pick it up on. If it's on PS5, I am going to absolutely pick it up on PS5 because it's such a fun game. Wait. Well, I didn't believe it at first because you are inclined to joke. But if it is, I'm going to go get it like here in just a minute. I'll just pay for it. I freaking love it. Gonna be lurking for a bit. It has nothing to do with the easy. I see what you've done there. No, it's no problem, Thumb. I appreciate you just for showing up and talking with me. So no worries. Okay, so we've got you actually get to pick who you want to be. There's not a huge advantage or disadvantage. Each one has their bonus, but it's not really that big of a deal. Thumb hates easy mode. Peasants, understandable. That reminds me to cancel my PS Plus. Are you canceling all your subscriptions, or is it just PS Plus? I'm just curious because I know a lot of people are dropping out of like subscription services like left and right, Xbox, Netflix, Disney Plus, PS Plus, all of that. So I am gonna pick the most powerful of these. Ha 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 ha. Technically, it would be Mace Windu at this point in time, but it's actually Qui-Gon all in all. Plus, Qui-Gon is such a freaking cool character. Like, how cool. So just so you can see, those letters right there on the right, those little symbols, that's actually Arabesh. That's AB. That just says ABC is all it says, but just so you know that. I wonder if they actually use any other Arabesh in this, though. What's the ABC for? Who's more powerful, Mace Windu or Luke's aunt? Mace Windu, for sure. Aunt Beru, though, does give a mean stare if you don't come in for dinner on time. But I heard that she doesn't only like to cook, but in episode 4, Luke finds her and she liked to cook. This is dumb. I'm sorry. Mace Windu does have that, though. He had that going back to the she likes to she just likes to cook. I mean, she didn't like to do that because they didn't have, as far as I know, they didn't really have a kid of their own. I was trying to think because I couldn't remember if they did or didn't in Kenobi, but they don't. Uncle Owen just doesn't like the trouble that'll get brought on him by Obi-Wan. Which is cool. It makes perfect sense. I get that. So I'm really actually very, very, I think it's very, very cool. The newest Star Wars acquisition I got, which I traded for, I didn't pay any money, but Displate. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. Displate is I'm not sponsored by this, by the way. I just thought it was cool. They make art, but instead of being a poster, they make it into a metal plate, and then you get a magnet with it, and the magnet sticks onto the wall, and then you can just stick the metal plate onto the magnet. And I have one of Darth Vader that I just hung up, and it is so freaking cool. Just as I find your lack of faith disturbing, and it's like Vader coming out of fire. It's so freaking cool. Luke's that is not true at all. It's not in the Blu-rays. I have them. Oh, cool. I haven't seen how vast they were. This was my first exposure to them, and they're so cool. Oh, they're gonna beat the crap out of me because I don't have the friggin' analog button on, so I can't move. There we go. Okay, I can move. It's slow. Can I move any faster with the analog? So that's my run. This is my walk. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so if the block works like the Phantom Menace Episode 1 game does, turn around, Qui-Gon. It's really hard to turn. You hit the laser blast right as it goes. The Thing and Halloween, my two favorite horror films. Alien's right there with... Oh, that's very nice. Okay. What is my favorite horror film? I don't know, honestly. I mean, classic horror, probably, so probably Dracula. I need to see if the block... Is it the same? That's jump, those are all 3 swings. Okay. So, let's grab some points. And some health. I mean, health and some points. It's super not precise. Yeah, probably Dracula. Hold on. Okay, so that did block it, but that's not an effective way to block it. I probably wasted all of that health that I had. Do I have... Oh, they did. Okay, so they gave a dedicated block button for this one. Didn't realize that. No, you're doing good, Qui-Gon. Doing great. No, Qui-Gon, you got it. You got this, man. Great. This one is a lot better, though. I'm shoot at me. Okay. They got blue on, so they don't shoot. Ah, shoot. No, don't shoot. Stop shooting. There. Okay, it's very imprecise. It is very hard to do things. Like, okay. You just come with me. Come on. We'll come over here. Let me tell you a secret. Okay. That kneecap was always bothering me. There you go. Let's see. Fun fact, in the 2006 DVD commentary of Episode 1, George talks about Qui-Gon's son, Jay-Gon. Rhubarb was being changed. Darth Maul during the films. A lot of people know that. I don't think that's the case. Qui-Gon did have... Qui-Gon... Oh, my goodness. I gotta recommend books to you now that you have to read because they're good and they're Star Wars. If you want some really good books on Star Wars, right? It's in this specific era, okay? Dooku, there's one called Jedi Lost. It's Dooku, Jedi Lost. It's about Dooku's upbringing all the way up to his turn to the dark side. If you've watched Disney Plus's Tales of the Jedi, that's 6 episodes. 3 are about Ahsoka, 3 are about Dooku, and it kind of encapsulates some of the adventures that very young Qui-Gon and younger Dooku go on. It's super, super good. They never just heavily into that. Number 2 is... Hold on one second. So there's that one that's really, really good. There's one that's called Master and Apprentice, which is really, really good. that covers Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. There are a couple of them for Maul, which is like Shadow Hunter. There's a lot of there's actually I think there's 3 total. Shadow Hunter's the big one. There's another 2 though for Maul that are really good. They're not canon anymore, but very, very good. Had a good heart, but easily manipulated, which is why he was so easily tempted to the dark side by Darth Maul. Princess Portman was actually going to be murdered in him by him in episode 2. Good lord. Well, that's an awful story. My god. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay. Oh, dang it. Got some points, got some health. This one does play quite a lot better than that other one, than the official movie one. This one's actually kind of good. Or I'm having fun with it. It is, again, it's very imprecise, undoubtedly, so I don't want anyone to go in and be like, oh, this is going to be as good as something new. It's not, but it isn't bad. There's that. A lot of playing the tiny side of things, huh? So I was on the stairs. I'm a little too high. Okay, let's see. You heard about the possibility of New Days? Yes, I did hear about that. I don't know how I feel about it. I heard about that actually being the case in hinted towards in some of the like Acolyte as well. What fun! I'm sure that will be received well. I want you to answer my next question with 100% honesty. How long has it been since you put on a Jedi robe and played with a lightsaber making noises? Long time, sadly. I have a lightsaber. I grabbed my amiibo of Ken from Street Fighter and hit my girlfriend with a Shoryuken the other day. Good times. Sad day. I have a lightsaber. I'll have to send a picture of it. Actually, I'll send a picture of the saber that I have. It's not one from the movies. It's my own. It's my own saber, but it's not from Disney either. It's a different one. But she's still with me. Good news. Well, that is good. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, and I haven't had a Jedi robe in a long time, sadly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. There we go. Well, the C unit up there just got killed. Okay. I like the it's a little Yoda laugh. I'm gonna break all of these consoles. Get 50 points for destroying it, I guess. Do you think you'd be a good guy in the... No. No, absolutely not. No, I would be a Sith, for sure. And I can explain exactly why. And it would nerd you out, and you'd be like, oh, but I've thought of that, actually. God dang it. Okay, there we go. I gotta figure out, jump a circle. I fell off the conveyor. Can I just do this? There's droidicas in the background. Why wouldn't he go forward? Okay, hold on. That sounded like that hurt Qui-Gon. Okay, let me try... I want to try a running jump, because he did not go forward whatsoever. He goes forward so poorly in that. Oh, well, I tried it too, Droid. I was going to make fun of you, because I thought I was going to make it. But guess what? I didn't. No, I don't think I would be... I think I'd be a Sith. Here's why. In the Star Wars canons, you have codes. The Jedi live by code, the Sith live by code. Okay? The Jedi code is very repressionistic. It's very much about control, but it's about control to a very unhealthy extent. So, for example, guys have to deal with this a lot, right? Men have to deal with this a lot. We're taught to be stoic, right? Guys don't cry and all that other stuff you hear, which is, you know, most of it's just silly, honestly. But, I mean, there's a place for stoicism. There's definitely a place for... Oh, nice. I forgot this fight. I remember it not being easy, and I remember not being good at it, so we got both of those going for us. I have to remember that jump is that button. Okay. Grab the points. Why can I not hit you? Okay, there we go. That's what's going on. I need the health, though. Let me get health real quick. Boop. I hadn't even gotten to it. Sorry. Yeah, so a lot of guys have the issue where they're told you can't, you know, oh, you can't, God dang it. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna focus on this for just a second. I think he can get me if I'm over here. Okay, there's the other arm. I remember not being good at this, but I guess I was also probably not paying that much attention, because clearly this is not as bad as I thought it was. There we go. Okay. No, you're good. I become too soon. Well, so that was my. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, there we go. A lot of people guys are kind of being told, you get told this all the time, right? Guys don't cry. Guys are supposed to be stoic and all this. They're just supposed to have this tough exterior or whatever. And I'm okay with that. But not to the point where it becomes like a repression of how you actually feel. And so, like, if you're having trouble, if you're struggling at work and... Okay, clearly I'm not supposed to be doing that. What the heck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just... Maybe I am. Okay, well, nope. My soul left. I think that you know, we should try to be tough and strong when it's necessary, but you have big issues and you're stressing out. I mean, you got to talk to somebody. You got to have somebody to talk to. You got to be able to... That's okay. Get up, Qui-Gon. I think that we don't allow ourselves to do that probably often enough as it is. I don't know what in the world I'm supposed to do there. I'll try it again, I guess. But I think the Jedi code is that, right? It's what is it? There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no, it's the whole thing. And then when you go to the Sith is peace is a lie. There's only passion, which is an observation. We are passionate about things to the point of where we disturb peace ourselves. Through passion, I gain strength, right? The more you practice something, the more you enjoy practicing something, the more strong or the more good, the more talented, the more gifted you'll become. Through strength, I gain power, right? The better you become. There's Richard Turner says this: if you're the best person in the world at something, then you'll never have to find work. People will beat down your door to get work from you. So that's power. Through power, I gain victory, right? Financial freedom through being the person that can handle all of this stuff, right? It could be financial freedom, it could be social freedom, it could be whatever. And then through victory, my chains are broken. You have that. Now you don't have to worry about, you're not sweating bills, you're not sweating income, you're not sweating what you're doing. And then it says the Force shall free me, which is kind of a leave it up to God thing. That's neither here nor there. That's up to you, but that's my thing. That's my whole issue, man. I went decades building it up in my brain. And it's hard to talk to people. I mean, it really is. It's very, very difficult. Okay, I'm doing this, I guess. It's very, very difficult, especially for guys to have... I'm not trying to be rude to women, obviously. I mean, I think... Okay, that worked out well. I mean, I obviously think that there are problems that are, definitely heavier in the for women, but I think when it comes to emotions and stress and anxiety and depression, I definitely think guys get the short end of the stick. Because a lot of women will look at that and be like, "Oh, he's weak," and it's like, no, I'm not. I just have literally the weight of the world on my shoulders for right now, and that's a little disappointing sometimes, but I get it. But at any rate, I digress. This is working well. I'm going to have to get off here in just a second because Anna has made dinner, and that smells amazing, and I am hungry. So I'm going to probably hop off here since now we know everything is working. I've been streaming for about 3 hours and a quarter, perhaps. So I think that's not a bad place to leave it lay. I don't know. It smells like chicken to me. Save me a plate, man. If you were, we would have it ready for you. Don't you worry about that. If ever you visit North America or vice versa, we'll be sure to make sure we treat. We will make sure to treat you. It'd be really nice. I was talking about this day before yesterday about. I love getting to speak with you guys like this and over Discord and phone conversations, but I absolutely would, and it doesn't change any valuation for me. But I definitely would love to meet you guys face to face too. I think it'd be a lot of fun. That way, you guys would be like, "Oh wait, it's this guy. This is the guy." Thanks for the stream. Glad things went well with the tech. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, thank goodness I didn't goof up too bad. But yeah, I definitely. Get up, Qui-Gon. Aw. I'm not real, though. I'm in your imagination. No, that's... well, I don't... If you are, then hey, you know what? It's a pleasant thought. But I'm gonna let you gentlemen get back to your day. I'm gonna go get some food, eat, and thank you guys for popping in. Thank you to Thumb and Ash, as well as Viddy for all popping in and saying hi. Thank you for anybody who pops in post.
Move it to this.
There we go. Thank you to anybody who comes in post stream and sees some of this after the fact. You can know that I messed up, but I seem to have fixed for the most part the mess up that I had. And thank you guys for even taking the time to watch and see what it is that I was playing. Hopefully I've played a couple of games that may have piqued your interest, or maybe something that you look at and you're like, I'd like that for my own collection. Because we all are collecting. Matter of fact, I'm super excited. I still collect to this day. Another trade that I made recently. I'm super excited about this. I have had this game for a long time. It's called Dokapon Kingdom. It's an Atlas game. Atlas games are super expensive nowadays. I mean, like, really expensive for a lot of them. They're the ones that did Battle Ogre for Nintendo 64. They did Super Puzzle Boy 2. They do Shin Megami Tensei and Persona and all of those. And I was able to finally get a complete in-box copy of Dokapon Kingdom, which I was super, super excited about. And I've literally waited for like, how long has it been? Oh shoot, no, it's 2023. It's been almost a decade. Thank you for streaming. More importantly, thank me. That's funny. Thank you. But so if you see something that you are interested in your collection, and let me know too. That's another piece too. Let me know. I would love to hear kind of what you guys are interested in collecting. Maybe I can help, or maybe I can learn about things that I'm missing in my collection. You say, "Oh, I'm just looking to collect every Star Wars game." Well, I got you covered there, man. Like, let me get you a list. Let me know. But I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna get back to my Sunday. I'm gonna let you guys get back to yours, and I really appreciate you for talking with me. We will see you guys soon.